tailor review into modern workplace practices, which was commissioned by the Westminster government to look at whether or not employment law is still fit for purpose in the 21st century. And it comes on the back of changes to the workplace over recent years, the controversies around zero hours contracts, the growth of the gig economy, so there are millions of people working in, if you like, non-traditional workplaces and with different arrangements, some of which have been quite heavily publicised. The Taylor Review was undertaken in order to look at all of these matters and to make suggestions to the government for some changes to help clarify the law. The Westminster government will boast about full employment and the fact that more people are in work than ever. And the question is, what kind of work are they in? For people to have clarity, they need to know at the outset, am I an employee? Am I entitled to claim unfair dismissal, to claim redundancy pay, to get my holidays paid, to get sick pay, to get paid the minimum wage? So one of the main things that the Taylor Review does is to suggest, and it's been accepted by the government, that the legislators look at providing a clearer definition of who is an employee, who is a worker, and who is genuinely self-employed. And once you know what category people fall into, you then know what their legal rights are. But if you're on a 0 hours contract, are you genuinely a 0 hours contract, or is your employer just using this as a means to prevent you gaining certain rights? So there's a big element of fairness to employees in all of this, but there's also an element of fairness to employers as well, because you'll have some employers, some very good employers, who want to make sure that all their staff have all the rights that they're entitled to, but they might be undercut by less reputable employers who are trying to use a different business model, so they will have cheaper costs because they're not giving their staff holidays, they're not giving them other rights to which they're arguably entitled. There are other areas covered in relation to consultation with employee representatives. They propose changes to that, clarity on the calculation of holiday pay for employees. So it does cover a wide variety. It's quite a significant piece of legislation.